Hello and welcome to Kid Free Channel, a channel designed for those who either do not have kids or are empty nesters. While not all of our videos will focus on kid-free activities, we will attempt to look at them through the eyes of those traveling without kids. If you enjoy what you see, please like the video and hit subscribe. This video is a recap of our excursion to Pearl Island and swimming with the pigs. We took the excursion from the Celebrity Reflection. As you see, we enter the docks at the Nassau Pier. You can see the newly renovated Nassau Pier. You take approximately a 25-minute ferry ride over to Pearl Island. Pearl Island and the pigs is an excursion that we decided to take through Celebrity. As you know, you have the option of either booking tours through your cruise line or taking your own private excursions. We'll have a separate video on discussing the pros and cons of each of these. In addition, there are also very many different excursions you can take. We had never been to Pearl Island or swam with the pigs before, so we were very interested. When we arrived at Pearl Island, we noticed there were only a couple of small beaches that you could actually access the water from. Unfortunately, one side of the island is completely surrounded by jagged rocks and therefore not accessible to enter the water. Pearl Island does offer ample beach chairs available to use. However, this day was not a completely sold out day, so we can imagine that it may become a little tight when you go on a day that they are completely sold out. If you look at the upper right hand side of the screen, you can see that they are still adding on to Pearl Island. I believe that there will be a future pool. Pearl Island also offers cabanas for rent for a price, and as well, Pearl Island has a couple of bars, as well as also offering food. As you walk along, you will notice that the bars for Pearl Island were extremely busy and a long wait, as well as the restrooms, as they are limited on the island. As you notice, there are some kids on this tour. Not all of our videos will be activities that are completely kid-free. However, we try to focus on the positives and negatives of each location or ship that we discuss based on those who might want to travel kid-free. As there were very few kids out here, I imagine it's partly because this was not a high time for kids traveling, as schools are still in session. I imagine that Pearl Island will have much more kids when we travel during holiday or spring break. However, today it was actually fairly quiet. As you notice, as we walked along, a whole group of us walked one way and then turned around and went to the other. This was because there was not much help from the staff on Pearl Island to give directions. We were sort of left to wander around the island as we did not know. In the distance, you can see the small lighthouse. In the lighthouse, they offer you a gift shop as well as a nice viewing point that overlooks all the waters of the Bahamas. There's also a small bar there, which also becomes very busy. As we move forward, we can see another one of the negatives that we have to say about Pearl Island: the dock. When the tide is low, it is extremely difficult to get out from your boat onto the docks. At the time we got off, we had to jump up and crawl up on the decks practically. This would not be ideal if you had mobility issues. We did see some people struggle extremely hard to get up on those. As you can see, there's more sun loungers to look over the view. And as well, if you look at the island across the waterway there, that is actually where you end up going to see the pigs. This is not where the wild pigs occur that swim in the Bahamas, although there's plenty of pigs that are kept in captivity over there that are released so that you can see them swim and you can interact with the pigs. We will see more of that later on in this video. Overall, I would give Pearl Island itself a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. While the scenery is lovely, the food was actually quite tasty that they provided as part of the excursion, and the drinks were actually good. It was just that lack of organization, as well as a lack of covered sun loungers, Some of us like to spend our time in the shade and do not want to sunburn. However, almost every lounger here was exposed to the sun. As you can see, the water at Pearl Island is an absolutely beautiful blue. It is extremely beneficial and you will really like it. We then boarded our boat and went over to the island with the pigs. As you can see, here come the pigs released from their pens. I think that they released approximately 15 pigs of all different sizes and ages. The pigs are very friendly, and you're provided with apples that you can feed the pigs from a stick. The pigs absolutely love this. The pigs are friendly. The pigs love to be pet, and it was overall a very good experience. This was actually the best part of the entire excursion. As you can see how friendly the pigs are, they'll obviously follow people for food, and some will head out to the water. There you see a bunch of pigs getting petted by various guests. The location is actually beautiful as well, as it's on a very secluded beach. And I found it fun just to walk up to see the tidal pools and the rock area. There is some shade offered for the approximately 45 minutes you spend over on the island. As you can see, absolutely everyone enjoyed playing with the pigs. The pigs were also made available, some of the smaller ones for you to pick up and to hug. Overall, this was the ideal part, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.